welcome to Vegan Beauty Girl. Hope all is well, hope lockdown is treating you okay. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Clean and Fresh hand care kit from Lush. God, it does smell so good. I actually lost my sense of smell like right at the start of lockdown, and it's only back around like 30–40%. So I imagine this is like super fragrant, the fact that I can actually smell it from this far away. So after I finished filming this video, I actually got a second parcel through today from Lush, and it was this mega bubble bar delivery. So this is going to be a double whammy video. We'll talk about hand care first, then we will move on to the bubble bars. If you are any interested in the bubble bars, then I'll leave a timestamp down below so that you can skip straight to it. Lush have gone down the route of putting together some hand care kits. They have released 3 different hand care kits. We have the Clean and Fresh kit, which I have right here, which is cooling, refreshing hand care. There's also the Clean and Calm set, which is more calming and soothing. And then there's the Clean and Sweet set, which is all around sweet scents. Clean and Fresh probably wouldn't have been my first choice. I think I probably would have preferred the Clean and Soothing. However, this is the only set that is vegan, so this is one I went for. This was gifted by the kind people at Lush. I would also like to say that when they reached out to me and asked if I'd like to receive one of these, which obviously yes, they also offered a random act of kindness. They said that if I had any friends who were key workers or needed cheering up right now, they'd be happy to send on a complimentary kit to them as well. So my friend Sarah, who is a midwife and delivering babies during this outbreak, received one of these this morning as well, which really makes me happy. She was so surprised and she just sent me a lovely message. Yeah, it made me happy to make her happy. So thank you Lush for doing that. One really interesting thing to note is that this is designed to fit in your letterbox so that you can have hassle-free, contact-free delivery. And I think that's just really thoughtful of them for any key workers that are delivering parcels right now, to just make it a bit quicker and easier for them. So the parcel is 100% recycled board, and then there are these eco puffs. I've had a lot of people message me and complain about these before and say I've just had a Lush delivery and they use so many of these styrofoam things. They aren't styrofoam. These are biodegradable, they're compostable. I believe they're made out of like wheat or something, but if you run them under the tap, they literally just dissolve. That's how I get rid of them. You can also put them in the compost bin, but I just run them under the tap to get rid of them easily. So this set contains 2 soaps. We have, let me see if I've got this right. This one's Outback Mate, let's go again. Outback Mate, and this one is Bohemian. So this one smells like very minty. It's got eucalyptus in it as well, so it's one of those like kind of tingly scents. I haven't used this yet, and to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of like eucalyptus and mint scents, but I think one time this would really come in handy is if you've got like a blocked nose, whether or not it's like hay fever or a cold or any symptoms like that. If you were to use this in the shower, then that would really help like clear the airwaves. And it is so strong that I can even smell it, which is quite exciting. It's been so weird losing my sense of smell. Like, it's called anosmia. That's like one thing I've learned during lockdown. But I remember like, I think I was on Facebook and I just read something that said one symptom of having the virus would be loss of smell. And I just thought for a moment, and it kind of like slowly came to me that I think I'd lost my sense of smell. Like I'd sprayed perfume earlier that day. I remember thinking like, I can't really smell this. That's crap perfume. And I'd also lit a candle in my room that night. I suddenly realised I couldn't smell it. And then I leaned over and took a sniff of my wine. Nothing. And then I grabbed a perfume, sprayed that. Nothing. It was so weird. I didn't have a blocked nose or anything. It's just so weird. And that lasted 2 to 3 weeks. And we're like probably a month and a half later now. I'm just able to smell things really close up, and some scents kind of come to me sooner than others, and I'm still struggling for like garlic and coffee, and that really sucks because they're my favorite scents. But anyway, sorry, back onto the soap. I think this would be really overpowering. I don't think I'd be able to hold it this close for so long if I hadn't lost my sense of smell. Both these are made with high levels of both coconut oil and rapeseed oil, so I imagine they will actually be quite moisturising, not drying on the hands. But yeah, excited by this one. It looks very cool. It will be most helpful when it comes to clearing nostrils. And then we have Bohemian. This one I've started using straight away. So when lockdown started, or like the week before lockdown, I had to move in a hurry. I was house sitting for my aunt and uncle, and then I was gonna go traveling when they got back. They came home early because of the whole situation, so I needed to move out. So I moved over to my sister's. I'm living in her spare room. Long story short, I didn't bring all of the beauty products I had stockpiled with me, and I've been running low on some stuff, and one of the things I've been running low on is soap. So I'm really grateful to have some stuff stockpiled now from Lush. This one is really nice. I love the name Bohemian. It makes me feel just like so cool and chill. I actually can't smell the lemon in it. God, I've read online that this smells like lemon, and it's just very faint for me, like very faint. I do really like the texture and the look of it. My hands are getting quite sticky now from holding it for so long. But yeah, I really appreciate having some lovely Lush soap being sent across to me right now. So I do have enough vegan soap to get me through this lockdown, or at least I hope so. What do you think is going to last longer? These two soaps or lockdown? I have really been missing Lush. I think one of the first things I'm going to do when lockdown is over is go to Lush Oxford Street. I'm going to stock up on some of my favourite products. I'm going to chat with all the staff. I'm just going to have the best time. We're going to throw bath bombs and everything. I can't wait. I really can't. Lush is the sort of shop you sometimes go into just to get the good vibes. When I was working in London, there was one near the office I worked at, and I just loved to pop in on days where I just wasn't feeling that great and just have a sniff of stuff, talk to the staff. You just feel a lot better, and I miss that, I really do. Back onto the products, I have the Handy Gurugu hand cream, which uses moisturising and softening fair trade shea butter and really packs a punch. One thing I really struggle with is actually finding hand cream that is plastic free, and although I appreciate these black pots are plastic, they aren't virgin plastic, so it's much better to use recycled plastic, and it's part of the black pot scheme, so I can take this back to Lush and know that they are going to recycle it properly. So all in all, this is so much better than virgin plastic, which you find very commonplace. So this actually has shea, cashew and almond butters in it. It's like the nuttiest thing ever, so if you've got a nut allergy, I would not recommend it. And it's also got like rose in it to reduce redness. Oh, it does smell nice. I think I can smell the rose coming through. I've got selective smelling, so I might not be picking out all the scents in here, and I might not be picking them out correctly. But I actually like the smell of this. This is really nice, and it feels lovely. And it uses fair trade shea butter. Obviously, you expect good ethics of a Lush product. Yay. Last but not least, we have this tiny hand serum, which is absolutely adorable. I feel like I could play with this forever. This one has cocoa butter, shea butter, argan oil and aloe vera in it, so a lot of butters for hydration, and the aloe vera will be great for soothing your hands. So if your hands are a bit like cracked and dry, this will really be lovely for them. This would actually be really lovely to use if you find yourself a nice like hand massage tutorial online and lather this up and just really treat yourself. Or if you're in lockdown with someone else, you can take turns and give each other hand massages, because it is a bit nicer if you've got two hands working at once. Oh, it is very greasy. I really do find like the little hand just adorable. Oh, I'm missing a ring, can you tell? We've had quite good weather lately, so I've actually got a tan line. That is like my one big achievement of lockdown. But if you're wondering why I am so brown, I am also wearing fake tan. It's actually U-Tan. I've done a whole review on it, so I'll link that up there. Yeah, all in all, I think these are really lovely kits. If you know anyone who's got like a birthday during lockdown, or if you just want to treat anyone, if you want to treat yourself, I really do think this would be a wonderful kit to treat someone to. I would say it is a shame that only the one kit is vegan, especially if you prefer your sweet scents or your soothing scents. Just in an ideal world, all these sets would be vegan, but it's fine. I'm still very impressed with this gift box from Lush. Hello again, guys. I was so ready to finish this video. Just as I turned off the camera, made myself a coffee, sat down to start editing, the doorbell went and I had another Lush delivery. So this is just like Christmas. It's the best day of lockdown ever. I got sent a lot of bubble bars. I thought it'd be quite cool to do a quick little bubble bar haul at the end of this. It's like when you watch a Pixar movie and there's a special treat at the end of the video. I've had to make a list of what they all are because these are all new releases. They are all online exclusives, and they're not just bubble bars. I've got bubble bars, bubble rooms, let me get my notes. So we'll start simple. So let's start with the Mermaid's Tail. This is apparently good for 2 baths. I think I can smell the lemon in here. Lemon and grapefruit. So this is one of the more like hydrating formulas, the ones which actually have oil infused with them so that you feel very moisturized when you come out of the bath, and I absolutely love those. And may I just say, I think this is adorable. I absolutely love that it's a Mermaid's Tail. This is just the cutest little thing. I would have expected this to smell like the sea in some holidays though. I think I would have liked this a bit more if it smelled like seawater, but I'm not complaining, I'm really not. Next up we have Bathos. And this is like violets and cloves. It's quite a seductive scent. I really like the smell of this. I'm not sure if this one would last too many baths. I think this is one of the cheaper ones, so it might just be like the 1 bath, but I think I'm really going to enjoy this. I like my like kind of spicier scents. Oh, this smells really nice. I really like that. If you want to see what these bath bombs look like in action, then follow me on Instagram over at Vegan Beauty Girl, because I'll share them on my stories every time I use them. But this box is going to last me the rest of lockdown at least, so I'll create a story highlight or something so that you guys can watch how they go. Now Lush were actually really kind. They sent me a whole booklet to look through and ask me which bubble products I would be interested in receiving, and I really love it when PRs do that because I really don't want to sound ungrateful, but there are only so many beauty products a girl can use, especially when you're kind of on the sustainability tangent. I just find it really frustrating when I get gifted stuff that I do not want. I do ask PRs to check with me before they send anything through, but sometimes once they've got your address, they just want to send anything they can to you, and that can get really frustrating. Whereas I love that Lush always check with me, and even better, check what products I would like to receive to make sure that no products go to waste and no products are given to someone who wouldn't want them. So this one was a little bit of a stab in the dark when I chose it. I know there are a few Lush products which are like honey, actually don't have honey in there, and this one is a figs and honey bubble, is it a bubble bar? It's a bubble rune. This is a figs and honey bubble rune, and it's actually not got any honey in it. It's just called that because it's kind of like the smell and the like illusion they've created, but there is no honey in it. So I did ask like, oh, is there any chance this is actually vegan? And surprisingly, yes, it's got that sort of sweet scent you would expect of something called figs and honey, and I think it's just beautiful. You're meant to break it in half and crumble it. It's like a bubble rune, like a macaroon, so you can kind of see where to break. So I'm really excited to use this one. So fun story is that when they first offered to send this out, it was kind of like at the start of lockdown or maybe just before, and I was at a different address. So when they eventually sent it out, it actually went to my aunt and uncle. So Lush resent one to me at my new address. So I told my aunt she was free to open the box and enjoy the bath bombs because she did offer to send it across to me. But Lush were like, no, let your aunt enjoy it, which was really lovely of them. And she was really freaked out by this one, and I didn't even tell her I chose it. I was just like, oh yeah, they send what they send. So this one is gold finger, which is really weird, isn't it? But it just looks so much like a finger. It does just look too much like a finger, doesn't it? But I really love the look of this. I love anything that sparkles. And by the way, before anyone gets too eco-warrior about this, Lush are very environmentally conscious. Any glitter that you ever see them use is plastic free, it's eco-friendly. Don't get scared of their glitter. I mean, get scared of it if you don't like glitter, but not for the environmental impact. So with this one, I've not used one of these before. This is a bubble stick. So with a bubble stick, instead of holding it under the tap and like letting the bubbles form, you actually put this at the bottom of the bathtub, let the water run on top of it, and then you pull it out when you've got enough bubbles. So this should last like multiple baths, so do remember to pull it out. I can't really smell anything, but like I said, my smell is compromised. Then I have this big bottle of Calm. Can you see how massive that is? So this costs £10, which is a lot more than you would expect for a bath bomb, but this is reusable. It should last 8 to 10 baths. When you break that down, that is actually the most cost-effective bath bomb that you'll find in Lush. Oh, I can smell it. And this one smells of lavender and chamomile. I'm actually just like reading my notes before I sniff things, but I can actually smell the lavender in this. It's just such a gamble. I don't know what smells I've got and which ones I haven't. So I love the smell of this, and I'll keep track of how many baths I get out of it because I think 8 to 10 is ambitious. I reckon I'll get 6. They do have a few different ones on offer in the big sizes, like the £10 sizes, which should be more economical. And then I've got this one, which is called Love, and this is a perfume bubble bottle. A perfume bubble bottle. If you can say that fast, well done you. But this smells like jasmine, rose and lemongrass. Apparently I think all I'm smelling is the lemongrass, maybe a hint of jasmine. I don't know if this is the product or me. We just can't tell right now. This is another £10 product, another one that you will get multiple uses out of, but this is one of their perfume bubble this is one of their perfume bubble bottles, which means it is very highly fragrant. So I'm not sure how much my skin will get along with this. I know that my skin reacts badly to fragrance, so I'm worried that my body will hate this as well, but I'm gonna risk it. I will risk it. That is my wonderful lockdown deliveries. Yeah, this has been the best day of lockdown. 2 Lush parcels. I feel thoroughly spoiled. I hope I've given you guys a little dose of Lush during these hard times. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this double whammy Lush video. I thought it was only going to be a hand care review, and we ended up doing bubble runes. It's been a roller coaster. I might have to film a new intro. I'll go do that next. But yeah, thank you so much. Please do like, subscribe. I do a lot on vegan beauty, so I'm sure we can be friends. I've recently done a vegan foundation series, which includes the Lush Slapstick, so you can see how it looks on, how it wears throughout the day, and I also give you advice on how to find the right shade for you. So I will leave that linked somewhere. But yeah, it'd be nice to see you again, so it would be cool if you subscribed. Have a lovely day. Bye.